Yeah, rolling.
Why do actors do this? Sorry.
Let's all do this.
It's not.
So these last couple of seasons, they're going to be shorter than the previous ones. So will we see that in any way in the storytelling? Like, will it be more condensed?
I think. I mean, it's not like. I think there's going to be enough time to tell the story in the way it needs to be told. I think that's why if they needed to have 2 more 10-episode series, they would have done 2.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
They would have done it. There's nothing holding them back in terms of that. I just think they had an idea of how and when it was going to finish, and doing it like this was probably going to tell the story in the best way that they feel they can.
All right.
Yeah, with no authority whatsoever, I think there's absolutely, it's very deliberate how many episodes there are left on their part, I assume.
Yeah.
All right, cool. And
What you said.
Podrick, you're kind of a womanizer in the series.
Excuse me? I think
Are you denying it?
I am denying that he's a womanizer.
It's more
He gets all the
respectful than
women.
that.
Come on.
He's not womanizing. I mean, James
Okay.
Bond is a womanizer.
All right, but
Oh,
he gets
there's a
all the
nice-
ladies. And
Just had a few.
is there anything there with Brienne? Like, does he have any intentions with Brienne?
Even if he did, do you think it's going to happen?
Doesn't he get all the women?
That is total nonsense. He's come into contact with so many female characters that he hasn't slept with. He slept with 3
Because
sex
he only
workers.
have eyes for Brienne.
No, he's not. I don't think so. I think
Alright.
they're pals.
Who does he want to see on the throne?
Brienne, probably, or Tyrion, or somebody that he's close to. I don't really know. I think he probably just wants somebody who can rein everything in a bit and try and unify the 7 kingdoms. That's stop all the stress. Somebody that's gonna bring peace around and.
So Daenerys then.
Yeah.
I'd agree.
Daenerys.
Good answer.
So it's just like, he doesn't really mind who it is, as long as it's not Cersei.
Or yeah, maybe, I don't know, man. She might come good. Who knows?
Oh, all right. And can you tell us about like the funniest moments of recording Game of Thrones that you've had? Like, it could be a couple.
Well, we've both at different times worked with. We're just trashing their names.
No, it's not. It's not trashing them.
Conliffe Hill and Peter Dinklage are the funniest. They're a nightmare sometimes because you're trying to like focus and they'll be pulling faces and stuff behind you, or like doing really subtle things with their voices to try and throw you off. But like, this is a thing that happens regularly.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not just like every now and then. The fact that me and Daniel both have the same experience.
Like 5 years apart.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they're both. Any scenes with those guys, it's always. It's very fun.
And what would be Grey Worm's thoughts on going from slavery to kind of a high position with Daenerys now?
Do you know that? I mean, that's kind of, I've thought about that a lot. Making the show, you know, writing and creating the show, building all the sets, and yeah, I have thought about that a lot, and it's a really hard thing to imagine, and the trauma that must have just to the point that he has no personality really. He's kind of developing a personality, but I think that for him, he has an awful lot of pride about being picked or selected by the other Unsullied, although I have a feeling it's kind of random the way they do it. But yeah, I think he's just really proud and really, it means a lot to him that Daenerys trusts him with responsibility. But I think he listens. Like he's constantly taking note of things.
Wouldn't it be hard to go from someone who's used to taking orders and not having an opinion of their own, and then being in charge of people?
Yeah, and I think that's like, we've maybe seen bits of that, particularly in season 6 with him and Missandei kind of working with Tyrion, that struggle to like take charge without stepping out of line,
Yeah.
even though
Becoming
he
a
doesn't
leader.
trust-
From
Yeah,
from
yeah,
the quite opposite.
yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, there's a lot of secrecy and stuff around Game of Thrones, obviously. But how does that affect you as actors? Like, I mean, when do you get the scripts, or how, or what kind of regulations, or if it?
We have to make it up on the spot. It's all improvised. That's how top secret it is now.
You don't have a script, you just.
No, I mean, it's usually quite.
When I'm making the show, I find it's better to get people to improvise.
Yeah.
Alright.
No, we get
to read them and we get to learn them and stuff.
Right. We have to wrap up.